Good morning, guys. So today I'm back with another video, and this is, well, I'm actually just doing this video because yesterday I completed day number 7 of my 7-day juice fast. I started a juice fast last Tuesday. I was supposed to start on Monday, but because I had went to the store a little late on Monday, it was just too late to get started, so I ate that day. All right, so the reason why I chose to do this juice cleanse is because my body was in a state of, there was nothing per se wrong with my body. It was just that I knew that I had become unbalanced with my eating habits, meaning I was eating mainly cooked foods. I was snacking a lot, and my goal was to get back to a space where I was having a healthy balance of raw foods like fresh fruits and veggies, and also cooked foods. And it was difficult for me to do that while I was, you know, eating like more sugar and snacks and things like that. So yeah, and also I was able to tell too around that time that my body was craving nutrients because I wasn't getting the nutrients that I normally get because I wasn't drinking my smoothies daily like I normally were before. So let's get started. So day 1 and 2 I would say were the most difficult. However, I would say that it wasn't hard at all. It was just difficult for the simple fact that I am used to eating. However, the juice fast itself was a lot easier than the water fast that I've done in the past. Before, I've done 2 water fasts. My goal was to get to 5 days. I only made it to, on one of them, day 4, and the other one 4.5 days, which isn't bad. But I probably wouldn't participate in the water fast ever again because I enjoyed the juice fast a lot more. Day 1 and 2 was just difficult whenever I would like feed my children, like give them a snack or something and be like, oh, I want to put a pretzel in my mouth, or I felt like, oh, I would love to eat that apple. Oh, it must be nice to eat. It was just those type of things that would pop up in my mind whenever I would give them certain things. But overall, like throughout the whole 7 days, I didn't have any hunger pangs. Like there were certain moments like if that I felt like hungry or like that I needed to consume something, but after I would drink my juices, I felt fine. So yeah, I will say on day 1 and 2, I was just thinking to myself like, dang, I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole 7 days. I might just stop at 5. But I pushed through. After day 1 and 2, it was just like easy breezy. So the very first day that the first day of my juice fast, I did use the bathroom. Like I did number 2, and it was like diarrhea. I did use I was able to use the bathroom throughout the juice cleanse. There may have been I would say 2 days where I wasn't able to, like nothing came out. The second day was also like I feel like the second day I went early in the day. I tried to force it. Only a little came out. You figure I wasn't eating anything, and my system is pretty much I would say clean because I don't eat meat, so I don't have like heavy stuff just sitting in my intestines. So later on that day I did go again, and it was like diarrhea. Sorry if this is too much information, but I'm just sharing my experience. Third day I went, and it was just like a little, and then I don't know, maybe I didn't go the 4th day, can't remember. But the rest of the days that I did go, it was just a little. It wasn't much of anything that came out. And okay, so throughout the juice cleanse, I felt so good, especially in the mornings. Every single day I felt energized. I felt healthy. I felt nourished. I felt a lot of mental clarity. Well, I had a lot of mental clarity. I felt light. And it was just like a really good, blissful feeling, I'll say. I was even able to sit through let me see, I think Friday was day 4 for me, or day 5 maybe, I don't know. Friday was day 4, yeah. I took my kids to Chick-fil-A, and I sat there and watched them eat, and I just had my juice with me, and that was, it was fine for me. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't like, ooh, I wish I could have food too. By that time, like, I was fine. I wasn't interested in those things. And, sorry, I'm just thinking, I would say that it was easy. Like, it wasn't difficult at all, especially after the first 2 days. It was just me drinking my juice. I did drink 3 juices per day. There were 2 days where I didn't drink 3 juices. I only drank 2, and I drank water in between the juices. Reason being is one of the days I started drinking my juice just late in the day, and by the time it was time for me to have my third one, I just wasn't interested. I just wanted to go to bed. Like, I didn't feel like I needed it. And one of the days I was just out for a really long time during the day. So I had one, and then I was gone for like 6 hours. And then when I got home that night, I had my second one. So I didn't really have the time to drink my juice because I didn't bring it with me, simply because I didn't expect to be out that late. Well, for that long. So I just left it at home. Yesterday, I did complete my my full 7th day yesterday. However, I also had broken my fast yesterday, and I ended up breaking my fast with a banana, because whenever you break your fast, since your digestive system has been resting for a while, you want to make sure you break it with a soft fruit is the best thing. Like, I mean, you could do a veggie if you want, but soft fruits is, from what I know, the best thing to break your fast with. And I broke my fast with a banana. I had a banana like that evening, yesterday evening, and it was really good. Whenever I ate it, it was interesting because I was able to literally feel the banana every time I swallowed. I was able to feel it go all the way down to my stomach, which was interesting. Also, like 4 or 5 hours later at night, like 10 something at night, and I know this is probably because I started eating and then I was looking at recipes. I got really hungry. I don't know if I was really hungry or if it was just a mental thing, but I felt like I needed something. I needed to consume something. So I went and got another banana. And this time I put like I sliced it long ways in half. And then I put peanut butter on each side. And I ate that. I didn't use a lot of peanut butter because I know peanut butter is really thick and I didn't want to have any problems digesting it. But that was really good, and it also was like really satisfying. It gave me more energy, and yeah. So one of the things that I did notice while I was fasting is that, excuse me, that I would get really, I don't want to say really, I noticed that I would get tired a lot earlier. Like, as soon as the evening would come, that's when I would lose my energy for some reason. It was weird. Like, I would stay up kind of late still, but I just felt less energized and like I just wanted to go to bed early. So that's something that I don't normally experience, but I did experience while I was fasting. And also, what else was there? Not too many interesting things happened, but I would say that was the only con that I could think of that I experienced, because there was like no hunger pangs, which was great. I barely felt hungry, and when I did, I was satisfied by the juice. Oh no, there was something. Okay, so throughout my juicing experience, I only stuck with 3 recipes because just to cut costs, because it can become really pricey. I probably spent about $100 on all of the items that I bought just to have enough for the whole 7 days. One of my juices the first one was like a green juice, and that was just like, I used Dino Kale, some green apples, cucumber, and lime. That one was pretty good. A little on the sour side, but it was good. The next juice I had was a carrot juice. So the base of it was carrot, and then I added oranges. I added some ginger, and I believe I had lemon in that as well. Now that one was my least favorite. It actually made me feel nauseous, and I believe that one was the one that stimulated like the diarrhea, which wasn't a bad thing because I was being cleaned out, but it wasn't like nonstop. It was just like that one time when I went to the bathroom, it was like kind of watery. So I noticed that I put too much ginger in the carrot one. So like the first 2 days, I was using like about 3 inches of ginger, and when I would drink it, it was so potent that it tastes like I was drinking rubbing alcohol. I literally had to chase it with water. And then afterwards, it made me, it was so strong that I could still feel it like lingering in my body and my stomach, like the spiciness of the ginger and like just like the potentness of it. I was able to like feel it in my stomach and my body, and it made me feel really nauseous. I never threw up or anything, but it just made me feel nauseous. I didn't like it. So after that, after those 2 days, I started using less ginger. And on the last day, I actually didn't use ginger at all because I decided I just didn't want to be bothered with it. I don't know if it was just that combination. I usually do like ginger, but um, not in that juice. Maybe it was the combination of fruits that I used. So that was the only thing about that one. And the last juice that I did was a beet juice. I really like that. So I used beets. I used like some sweet red apples like Fuji, and I also had Honeycrisp. I alternated those. And what else did I put in there? Cucumber. So I had, what else? Sorry. All right. Lemon, and I want to say that was it. So it was just like the beets, cucumber, lemon, and apple for that. And that was it was really good. It was more of a sweet flavor. You could taste the beets and everything. One thing I will say, if you do use beets, beware that your stool is gonna have like a really red it's gonna be red, when you use the bathroom, and also when you pee. Your pee is going to have like a red tint to it because beets are they're so red and potent in color. It just does that, and that's normal, so don't be afraid. It's not blood or anything. But yeah, those are the three that I stuck with. Yesterday, I actually had switched up my carrot juice. It was really good yesterday. I just used whatever else I had left, which was I had some celery that I added in there because I didn't use the celery at all. And I had some, so yeah, it was just the carrots, the celery, and grapefruit because I didn't use the celery or grapefruit the whole time. I forgot I actually had them. But I used that and it was really good. So that was my experience. What I'm going to be doing from here on out is, because, my goal was to have balance, will create more balance within my diet, and break the habits that I had, my craving habits that I had previously. I'm going to be having juices and fruit and veggie juices every morning. And then I'll have like a smoothie and a salad for lunch. And then I'll be eating like cooked food for dinner. So my goal is to stick with that, as long as it's working well for me. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty energized. I actually have a green juice here. Oh, another fun thing I did that you might be interested in is on each of these mason jars. I got these from Target for like $10. It was like a 12-pack. I wrote positive words on them, and I feel like that was really helpful and fun. It was like, today I'm drinking strength, or I'm drinking joy right now, or just any positive word that you would like to put on there, or something you would like to manifest. Just write it on there. I used an erase marker for that. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. If you want to share your experience, put them in the comments below. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful day. And if you are thinking about doing a juice cleanse, I say go for it, especially if you're looking to reset your system and just planning on eating differently, because the ultimate goal should be your health. I plan to thrive. I want to feel good every day. I want my body to function properly for as long as I live. And that's my main reason for doing it. Oh, sorry, there's just one more thing that I did notice during this juice cleanse. I noticed a lot more, I could feel a lot more blood flow throughout my body, which was pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. Have a beautiful day.